Hi, first graders and first grade parents. Miss Pagan here. Today is Wednesday, and we're going to talk about what we are going to do for writing today. Today for writing, we are going to be working on an informational writing. So make sure you have out all your materials that you'll need to do your writing today. Make sure you also write your date, 5/20/2020, your name, and then your number. Here's today's question. It says, who is one of your friends you made this year? Describe them. So students should take a minute or two to think of a friend that they made this year. It could be somebody that was in their class, it could be somebody from a different class, or it could be somebody even from a different grade. It doesn't even necessarily have to be at school. It could be at a daycare or an after-school group or a club or something like that. So after students have thought about the friend that they made this year, they can go ahead and take 10 to 12 minutes to draw a picture of who their friend is. In the picture, they could draw just the friend or they could draw themselves with their friend. It's their choice. After about 10 to 12 minutes for their picture, we're going to go ahead and start with our topic sentence. Our topic sentence for informational writing, if you remember from previous writings, introduces our topic to the reader. So because the topic is writing about a friend, we're going to want to make sure that we introduce that friend to the reader. So students will get to choose one of the topic sentence starters. The first one says, I made a friend this year named, and then there's a blank. So that's where students would want to write the name of the friend that they made. Students are going to need to make sure that they put an uppercase letter at the beginning of their friend's name, just like they do with their own name, because it's a proper noun. They could choose one friend I made this year was, and again, writing the name of their friend with an uppercase letter. And they could choose this year with a comma, I made a friend named, and then of course, writing their friend's name. If students would like to write the first and last name of their friend, that's up to them. They can do that if they'd like to, but if they don't know the last name of their friend or they're unsure how to spell their friend's last name, they don't have to. They could leave it out. So students will want to make sure that they choose their sentence starter. They'll want to make sure that they say it out loud to somebody that they're working with. And then students can go ahead and write their topic sentence on the line, remembering to do their quick checks at the end, checking for an uppercase letter at the beginning, finger space in between all of their words, a period at the end of their sentence, and whisper reading to make sure that they did their best, that their letters are on the line, and that it makes sense. After students do their topic sentence, they get to move on to their first detail. The details are going to be the sentences that help describe the friend a little bit. So for detail one, students get to choose one detail sentence starter. Students can choose, first, we met blank. So detail one is going to be about where did you meet this friend? Did you meet in the classroom? Did you meet on the playground? Did you meet at an after-school club or a daycare? So this is where students will want to mention where specifically they met their friend. To start with a comma, we met blank, or to begin with, we met blank. So they might also want to add in not just where they met, but maybe when they met. So if they met in the first week of school, they could mention that. If they met at an after-school club that maybe didn't start until the winter time, they could mention that as well. So students will again want to choose one sentence starter. They'll want to share their sentence out loud with whoever they're working with. And then they'll go ahead and write their sentence on the line after their topic sentence. So after they've done that and they've done their quick checks, they will have completed their writing for today. So by the end of today, students should have the picture of their friend. They should have their topic sentence introducing who their friend is, and their detail one telling where they met their friend, both when and where they met their friend, if they'd like. So hopefully that wasn't too difficult to do today. It's always fun writing about our friends. So if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me or your child's teacher. And tomorrow we'll go ahead and wrap up with some final details about our friends. Happy writing!